Hello and welcome back everyone, Tone here, ready for some more Slice and Dice. This is part 2 of our latest run here. Let's get into this hard mode game we've got going. And I was going to hit inventory to refresh, but let's look at this real quick. Our curse is the zombie, gets added for levels 11 through 20, so we haven't even actually been playing hard mode yet. Well actually, I take that back. The enemy comps are different in the higher difficulties, but we haven't had a curse yet, which usually feels like the biggest modifier to me, the biggest difficulty spike. So we're about to get that in about 2 floors here. And we have had this on our mind as we've been building our party here. In particular, I grabbed the Gladiator, because this engage side can do 4 damage, which kills zombies instantly. And also I took this glass blade item because it does over 4 damage, which kills zombies. It's a pretty good mark to be able to hit, and our party can't do that anywhere else yet. This will do it too as well, but only when they're below half health, which isn't really helpful. We just got the statue, and I threw the glass blade on them and this powdered mana. So the strategy for this guy is just to roll for this every turn. With 3 rolls per turn, we have a 42% chance of hitting this. And on the turns we don't, we get 1 mana. So this is, I kind of like this build. The one problem is the gray is usually where all of our block comes from, and now this gray has no blocking. Which means we block a little more with burst, I guess. We try to have our red carry a lot here and do a lot of blocking. Or not blocking, but healing in lieu of blocking. Gladiator can do some self-blocking, so that's going to be something interesting to play around. And this mana does give us some mana we can put towards burst, which blocks too for us as well. But yeah, let's see what we're up against here and get into this run. By the way, if you guys want to support this channel and my other related content, you can do so over at patreon.com/Tonehack. So feel free to check that out. We have another Fanatic here. We saw them in the last fight. Another enemy design that I really like. High damage, but they like kill themselves. You often have to decide whether you want to attack them on a turn to prevent damage, or take the damage and let them kill themselves, which is pretty neat. These illusions are annoying. These are... I wonder if these are like the most hated enemy of the new version. That would not surprise me. I've been trying to stay like spoil free, so I haven't really been seeing what people have been saying about it, but I don't know about everyone else, but these things suck. I can imagine people hate those things. Let's see what items we have available. The diving suit. Replace the 2 right sides with the hero below's base sides. Whoa. That pairs pretty well with the statue, actually. Now the thing about the right sides is the rightmost is often an X, and this one's usually one of the weaker sides. But I really like the idea of being able to... This might have been in the game before, but I didn't have it unlocked. I don't know if this is new or not, but this is the first time I've actually seen it. Being able to like move dice around between different heroes and like get different sides and stuff is really interesting. I suspect that that's not very good in general, and it definitely doesn't seem very good here. So I'm gonna pass on that. The mini crossbow replaces the rightmost side with 2 damage, range, engage. Here's another zombie killer. Or we can gamble on a tier 3 or 5 item. What do the tier 3s look like? They're like okay, but not amazing. The 5s start getting really good. But I'm not gambling on that. We're gonna take the mini crossbow here. And I want to go ahead and throw that on the Lost. Actually, this isn't a great fight for the Lost to really need to re-roll that much. Who's going to be re-rolling the most? Because I want to put it on their X. For their right side. Probably the Caldera or the Gladiator. Actually, you know what? I will put that on the Lost. The fact that none of these sides are like sides that we're gonna reroll for, I might actually be rerolling for this side. It has a few benefits. It's a ranged attack, so I don't have to worry about the imp spikiness. It's especially good because they have such low hit points. And yeah, that'll instant kill the imps. I'm down with that. Let's put that on them for now. Gladiator's taking a beating here. So I think turn one of all these fights, we really want to try and take out the illusions. So that kills an illusion. This kills an illusion. I think we just take this, because the only other place we're probably getting damage from is the statue, and if we do, they're doing 5 anyways, which is more than you do with this. I don't really care about the poison, so we'll take that. So that kills all the imps. We need to try and save the Gladiator, which I can do with these rolls for mana to do another block. Their burst. Yeah, I would burst over flash here. Or I can try to roll this +3 hit points, which is slightly better. Oh wait, they're blocking, they're just self-blocking. Okay, we're good here. Oh, and 2 of that damage. Oh no, that's from your blocking. Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Now they're low health this turn, so we'll have to see what that entails. The Lost is not in great shape, but we rolled a ton of damage here. So these two kill the Fanatic quite easily. This and this kills an imp. I think we just take these two out and let this imp summon a skeleton to deal with them next turn. Probably reroll this for 3 health. Oh, I should have used that after letting the Lost take 2 damage here. Or 1 damage from that. I wonder if I would have had a lethal there if I did that in a different order. I don't think so. I would have had to do more damage. I would have had to kill the Fanatic without using one of the 2 dice that I did use on them, which I don't think I was going to be able to do. We've already won here, so let's just hit that. Oh! We haven't seen one of these yet. This is a challenge. And this was something that players talked about and like kind of, I wouldn't say complained about a lot, but it was in a weird spot, so I'm interested to see where that is right now. But we're going to look at that in a minute, because right now I see Graves, which I've never seen before. Oh, I love this. This is like a monster spawner. 3 health, but it takes individual hits to kill. Summons skeletons each turn. And the skeletons have splash damage when they die to their allies. So they actually, the skeletons take out the Graves. What a, like, beautifully synergistic monster design. I like that a lot. The skeletons kill the sniper too? This is such a cool fight. Let's see what our upgrade options are. Okay, so the loss is the last one here. So both of these have zombie killing tools. What is this? Vulnerable. Target takes +1 damage from dice and spells this turn. That's cool. This makes like mana builds really strong if you just like use burst a lot. I like that a lot. I think this replaces a 2 damage ranged, if I'm remembering correctly. I always liked this. Kill an enemy with 4 or less hit points. Oh, but this doesn't actually do damage. I was saying this was good for zombies, but it's not. Because this is instant kill, but no damage. This is good for killing backline things like the sniper. But with the zombie in mind, I think I'm going to take the gambler and then throw that bow on them too. I hope I'm not leaning like too far into the zombie stuff here, but I think we'll be good. I don't think we want to put this shirt on anyone. It'll really just be the gladiator. I don't think we need it. I don't want to remove anyone's middle square there. Alright, let's see what the challenge is. Oh look, we can upgrade our other mail into a chainmail. So it adds 2 monsters to this fight. So what's interesting is turn 1, we only have to deal with the sniper, which we can't even attack. But if I neglect the graves, they're going to get out of hand. But these will die to the skeletons. And I think my build can actually deal with the skeletons quite well. So I'm wondering if I can kill this quartz on turn 1. Oh look, this doesn't show you where the shatter is. Normally you don't see these guys without seeing them on the field. That's interesting, so I forget where that's at. I think it's if you do 4 or 5 damage at once. I'm gonna take this challenge. Oh, you get the reward ahead of time. Which I forgot about, but is nice. I'm gonna throw this on either the Gambler or the Caldera, I think. On you just because you have less health. Okay. So we do 5 damage to the quartz. They get killed. But not if we do 6. Which means getting the glass blade on our statue is pretty high value here. Scald is very good in this fight too, isn't it? I'll try and reroll more mana here. Also, this 3 piece is really good against the quartz too. So I have a lot of ways to do 2 damage to them, but not a lot of ways to do 3 after to get to 5 total. We're gonna reroll you. Definitely rerolling the priestess. Where's this staircase? Oh, I didn't notice this. Inflict single use. Add single use to target sides for a turn. That would make the Gambler much worse. Just give them another X. They are less likely to hit a side that matters with that, though. That's an interesting effect to have on them. Okay, I'm gonna reroll this as well. I guess we're rerolling everything then. Okay, that's a great pull. These two actually kill the quartz. I'm tempted to just take those. And we can start taking out the imp with this. I don't think there's a reason to reroll that with one reroll left. Sweet. I could have killed the sniper with this too, but I think we really wanted that quartz out of the picture. Yeah, let's not take poison damage. I don't think this fight will last that long, but it'd be nice just not to have to deal with that poison. I guess the priestess is uniquely prepared to deal with poison, but I don't want to risk it. I think we'll be fine using that 2 damage there, not somewhere else next turn. This fight looks scary all of a sudden. I love this. This dice is doing nothing, you know? But it's like using an existing template to like create a different like type of effect. This is really clever. Like this all these do is spawn a skeleton every turn and are like very tanky. But they're still using the dice as like the mechanic. I actually can't look at these in a straight line as well as I can in a pile. Maybe if they were left to right. I don't think the game does that though, because on smaller screens it doesn't fit as well. Alright, what are we doing here? I wouldn't mind re-rolling you to see if we can get the 4 damage, which is pretty significant in this fight. We're very likely to land on one of these, which will do 2 damage anyways. The shield is good here, but not super important. Gambler is in trouble. It'd be nice if we could hit the arrow, or the bow, ranged attack so we can kill the sniper, which would save, not quite save them. What's really unfortunate is no skeleton spawned next to the sniper. I don't know how these work. This one spawned it on top and these two spawned it under. Is it random? I'm not sure. That's interesting. I would have liked to kill the sniper with bones. Maybe they always spawn it to a side where they're only adjacent to one enemy, which would be the smartest thing for them to do. Otherwise it goes under. That's my guess as far as the AI there. Alright, well I'm going to reroll all of these, I guess. Perfect. The gambler is lucky. We got our 5 damage here. Okay, things are looking good. Did I plink away at a grave with this? No, I'm gonna let the bones do that. Let's roll for more mana. Beautiful. This dice isn't that great, but everything else is pretty awesome here. Yeah, let's kill that sniper. Then I guess we work towards the bones. I could kill a grave or a bones. Well, I have Scald here too. Scald will only do 1 damage to these though. But I could do like 1 damage, 1 damage, kill. That kill will kill the grave. Yeah, let's do that. Wait, no, it won't. Yes it will. Okay, perfect. Got him. Oh, I didn't... Sorry, gambler, I completely ignored you. Who was attacking you? I was not even paying attention. What floor are we on? Okay, at least we don't have a boss next floor. There's probably a great way to save them without really setting us back in this fight. They were pretty clutch for this fight too. We might have more trouble keeping up our DPS here without them. But I think the graves are diminished enough and the bones aren't enough of a threat that we're going to be fine regardless. That said, these dice suck. Guess I will take that. Sure. Sweet. Who's killing you? Those dudes? Alright, we'll do that so I can guarantee a kill on this guy, which takes this out and the grave. And then we just have to deal with the 2 bones, and it also saves you. Scald is really good against bones too, normally, since they splash everything to do damage. They can feed into Scald. I think it value in that way with Scald in this fight. Although we got decent value with it, better than Burst for sure. Okay, this looks like lethal. You know what the next sweet step this game could take is if you roll dice and the game knows there's a lethal and it just asks you if you want to end the fight there based on the dice you roll. Oh! This gives cleanse, which is fantastic. This is the first time we've seen cleanse in the new version, and last run I was actually wondering if cleanse still existed in this game. And I see what it does now. Instead of fully removing every status effect, it reduces them by the number of pips. Which is still really strong when you have 3. It's a bit weaker for like the level 1 cleanses. This is going to be hard to pass up. Let's see what Ambrosia does. Add a rescue to the left side, which allows you to use it again if it saves a hero. Bet you that's pretty good with some of these big damage attacks. It almost turns them into like an AoE, but that also requires one of your heroes to be dying to whoever you kill. Because you can save a hero by killing the enemy that's attacking them, and that'll proc it. So I think Heart of Light is an easy choice here. And I haven't really gotten value out of this AoE, so I think I'm going to slap it on you. Oh, our first zombie! Alright, we are now officially in, like, hard mode cursed territory. This is actually kind of interesting. That shield we never used anyways. So we can still get full party heals on you, which will be pretty good in this fight, I think. But we can aim for these if we feel like we need a cleanse, which we shouldn't in this fight, because hopefully I kill a zombie turn 1. We have a lot of ways to kill them. So the zombies, if we do 4 damage or more with 1 source, they die. Okay, well that's 2 ways to kill zombies. Love to see that. Okay, we could have killed 3 zombies. Jackpot! Heck yeah, gambler. Have we seen a word bubble yet? Since playing 2.0? I love those on some of the characters, they're fantastic. Okay, so who kills the zombie? I guess you do. And then do we kill the Slimer or the Spiker first? You have 7 hit points and you have 13 hit points. I can actually do... I'm gonna do this and then burst. Oh, Slimelets only have 2 hit points now. I think they used to have 3. I can also Scald you, which will be more value overall. If I chose to hit the Spiker with the statue instead of the Gambler, because this guy has 20 hit points and this guy has 3. Yeah, let's go and Scald. That's a good roll. So we don't have the buckle anymore with their buckle up catchphrase. We need a statue catchphrase every time they roll this. Is anyone dying to a slime here? A gambler is, so I can heal you there. I think we have lethal here anyways. Rip. Oh, shoot. I should undo that. It's a wand, but it's still melee, not range there. Victory. Win 25 fights. The Baron. Ooh, I like this. I'm getting Monster Train vibes from these with the Wax Candle Barons. We'll look at that. Actually, we should look at that before we choose. How does the ghost work in this version? Oh, I don't know if I've seen these yet. Ethereal becomes immune to damage on this turn. These guys used to be brutal too. They make your spells cost more mana. So you'd fight multiple like these. Do you summon ghosts? Mana Glutton, +1 mana. So these give us mana when we hit these checkpoints, these breakpoints. That's really cool. Something I'm noticing here is a lot of these like breakpoints and stuff give us a benefit. Like a lot of the enemy abilities benefit us rather than hurting us, which feels a lot better to the player, but it's like probably equally as interesting. Perhaps even more so, because a lot of games don't do it like that. You can balance around that anyways by just giving the making the enemy harder. But it gives us like better incentives to do things instead of like avoiding things. I like that a lot. This dude just does a ton of damage. Summon Bones. I bet you Scald's gonna be really good here. Our first level 3. Oh, let's see what happened to the Keeper, because if I remember correctly, this guy sucked before. Shield 5 Steel. Bonus equal to his this hero's current shields. So Steel was always really awkward on the Gray, because the Gray does the blocking, but you need to get shields on them for them to buff their Steel sides. So basically, like, the one situation that was common that you would do is if you needed to block, if this guy was taking damage and then they were going to block someone else with their Steel side, you would play Burst on them to shield them, and then they'd block someone else. But it's hard to get like a lot of value out of that. It was kind of clunky and awkward, but this being base 5 is like really strong. 5 block is really good. Shield 2 Repel, 2 damage to all enemies attacking the target. Okay, this was always kind of awkward before, because it was kind of rare and kind of weak, but 2 damage for that doesn't seem too bad. Especially on these sides where you can often buff them with items. These probably get pretty wild with items. What is this? Add self-heal and self-shield to target's sides this turn. Ooh. So if my Gambler is doing 5 damage, they're also shielding 5 and healing 5. This guy has some... Wow, this guy, what a come up for our guy the Keeper. This is incredible. Maybe Incredible's pushing it, but there's like a lot of value in just these 3 sides for just like sustaining your allies. Whoops. And the Wraith is brand new. Let's see what they do. They have this side as well. +2 mana, 4 damage and self-heal. Dodge all enemy attacks and effects on a cantrip. Ooh. The Wraith, like, procs Wraith form, basically. And then they get to continue on to do other stuff. That's cool to have on a cantrip. I haven't seen that before. Then what's their spell? Leech. Kill an ally to heal 5 to all allies. I don't like this. It's strong, but I like to keep my allies alive. This feels like the thing that you might have to use on like higher difficulties. Because this seems really strong, especially if your team has like a lot of damage to output. So you just stack damage and then play this to keep guys alive. It only costs 1. Wow. Also extremely strong if you have someone with revive. Usually the red has the revive though, so you'd have to find a gray with a revive. This guy looks fun. I want to check out New Keeper, although like Statue-y, we hardly knew ye if I let you go right now. We replaced this guy, we got this guy like 4 floors ago. The second to last to upgrade here, and potentially the first to upgrade here. I want to check out the New Keeper. Oh, who do I give the glass blade to? Probably the Keeper, actually. Just because I want to keep killing the zombie. I guess this goes here so I can gamble more. And this still belongs to nobody. I want to swap who has this. Oh, this guy has Descend. They do 9 damage. This will put anyone over 9. I'll probably keep it on you. Alright, boss time. Let's see it. Oh, that's a lot of poison. You really don't have to do that. Oh my gosh, Caldera. That's way too much poison. That is way too much poison. Come on now, guys. It was really unlikely for all of them to roll poison. Well, this side is kind of strong because it'll do 2 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage. I'd rather do burst damage to kill one of these outright, though. I think I need to reroll that this time. I'm also looking for the 5 damage to kill zombies still. I think I'm rerolling all of these. Okay, there's a 5 damage. That's also a zombie kill. This is okay as 3 damage. I'd rather save it. So if I kill 1 ghost, we save the Caldera, right? Yeah, that saves him a lot of health. 4 net on this turn. I think we kill the zombie with the gladiator, do 5 damage to one of these guys with the gambler, and then I have to do 1 more damage. which I don't really want to have to do with this. But if I don't roll 2 mana, I'm not gonna get to do it anyway. I could skip killing the zombie this turn. Just take 3 damage to these guys and kill a ghost. And then potentially still get to kill the ghost and the zombie. Let's do it like that. Man, there's a lot of damage. Can I kill the Baron this turn? 4, 14, 20 damage? Not quite. And I'd still leave the Caldera dead. Actually, that would save him barely. Okay, so how do we want to play this then? I think we just kill the zombie. Oh wait, they become invulnerable. Oh no. I would have to do 2 damage to them and then do 4 damage, which I don't have any way to do. I completely forgot about that. Oh no. We're gonna have to finish this fight without the Caldera. It's a bones fight. The Caldera rocks those. We're gonna have like no mana gen. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think there's any saving you now, even if I undid this turn. I don't have any way to do less than 3 damage to you. And I don't think I can do 6 at once. No. Oh well. The Caldera is dying this turn. I'm tempted to... Oh, another thing about that Wraith, you can play it on people who are dying anyways, which is kind of interesting. That ability. I'm tempted to just like do a ton of damage to the Baron this turn, but I think getting the Ghost past their immunity thresholds like this will be good. Oh wait. We can gain mana from the Baron. Hold up. Dude, these mechanics are great. Good stuff. Kill a ghost. Save the Caldera. Beautiful. Look at that interaction. I love it. This dude just hemorrhages mana for us. We gotta remember that. Okay, so you're summoning, you're dying, you're damaging them. You're gonna die. There's Cleanse, so we can save the Caldera. This side is bad. We reroll all of these, I think. Or do I want this? I'll take that, actually. Unless I wanted the mana, which I don't think I do. That side's actually fine. We can just kill the ghost with that. Gosh, this game is good. That was like a fun like realization with that. Like that was a cool turn to pull together. That was what? That was turn 1 too, right? Yeah. That was good stuff. That first turn there. I could cleanse here, but I think I just wanna... We just have 2 people taking 1 damage per turn with poison. I wanna roll for these disengaged sides so we can kill bones easier. No good targets for this. Let's reroll. I guess I'll take that and we'll use Scald. I should have... That keeper side was good, but yeah, I felt like this or this were pretty good. If we roll these, we would have stayed the same, so we had like a 4 and 6 chance of doing something good there. And actually, this would have helped kill another bones too if I'm playing Scald, so yeah. Do you believe that? I was happy with any result on the keeper? That is a first. Oh, you're dying. Why do I keep forgetting that people are dying? Gotta pay attention. I guess I assumed if I killed the bones that they would stay alive. Because I wasn't actually paying attention to where the damage was coming from. I'm not used to seeing someone take 9 damage at once. I assumed it came from multiple sources. Okay, so those both killed bones, which feels pretty good here. Yeah, don't heal the Baron. Good fight. Alright, we have to pick a new item. The Hourglass. On turn 1, we get +1 to all sides. And turn 1 is really important. We would want this for damage sides, or I guess mana sides. I think blocking and healing is not as good. You want to use that to get some like damage or apply some like nasty status effects like poison. I don't think it's incredible on any of my current guys. It's pretty darn sick on Gambler. If I had a third item slot, actually. It's a little weaker if I have to remove one of these. Well, it's pretty good on Gambler in general. Wait, no, I'm thinking of Ludus. Let's see. Salt on Gladiator, bad on Priestess. Okay on Caldera. I'm gonna say not... hitting this with +1 is pretty solid. It's okay on Keeper, not amazing. Okay, what does Glowing Egg do? Add growth to the left side. We can get 2 random tier 3s. That sounds like a garbage option. Growth to the left side. I don't think that's amazing on any of my current guys, but I think that's a good item in general. And this could like really make some characters OP as we continue upgrading. For now, I'd probably throw this on like the Gladiator. I can throw it on the Keeper, but I don't think we always want to be doing damage with them. Like these other sides are pretty good. Actually, it was pretty darn good with this probably. I like that a lot, actually. I'd probably just give that to you. I can't believe we haven't lost this knife yet, because I keep forgetting about heroes. And I forgot that this thing disappears when your character dies. Okay, what does War Chief do again? All monsters get +1 to all sides. Alright, so we want to kill that guy fast and early. Which might have been a reason to keep that dagger on the left side. Oh my gosh! I just gave you the glass blade. You can't go out like this. I can't even save this guy. How are you even taking that much damage? 23? Yeah. Guess that's correct. If I kill the War Chief, you take 7 less damage, though. So you're only taking 16. Oh, okay. I shouldn't have said anything about the glass knife. What did I say? I can't believe we haven't lost this yet. The game's like, I'll show you. Holy cow. Hang on, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this real quick. Can't figure out how. I'll get it in the video afterwards. Let's see. So how do we play this turn? Gladiator's just toast, right? Can we keep them alive by killing the War Chief and keepering the Gladiator? This is 5 healing. Or 5 shielding. We block 3, 7, so that's 12. I'd have to block 5 more somehow. I could burst them, and the Gambler could kill a Sniper. Or I kill the zombie. Oh yeah, the zombie's hitting them too. Oh my gosh. Oh, the War Chief isn't attacking them. I don't think there's any saving you, bud. I do not think there is saving you. Oh, if I can get the vitality on them. No, they're just gonna roll this useless side 3 times in a row. That's cool. Gambler whiffed as well. So Gladiator is really dead. Bright side is I don't have to worry about the damage from any of these snipers until next turn. There was no way to save you, right? Need to block you for like 14. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. What floor are we on? 13. So there goes the glass knife. Just like that. You know what would have been good that I should have re-rolled for was this. That would have saved them. I hit one of these two and then play Scald. That was a really likely outcome too. I should have considered that. I think we had a really reliable, because I'm going to pull up my dice probability chart. I have it linked in the comments, or the, not the comments, but the description below. So I rolled the shield first, so I would have had 2 rerolls to hit one of these repel sides. There's 2 faces there. So yeah, like a 55-56% chance to get that. And then I just needed the mana, which we had. Yeah, we could have actually had a pretty good chance of saving you. I should have done that. Oh well. I'm glad Even if we figured it out eventually, if it was a little too late there. Man, these guys are laying on the damage. Am I gonna be screwed here? What can we do here? I think we want to play for Scald again on you with this. Gambler, we're hoping for 5 damage or range. Probably preferably range. I think we could just kill all the snipers and deal with the War Chief later if we want to. I think we do want mana from you. Then you, we just want Vitality or more mana, I guess. No one's even hurt. So let's re-roll all these. I don't think this is going to help much. Damn, we're really screwed, aren't we? So I can kill the War Chief this turn, but I literally can't do anything to any of the snipers. I guess I can technically survive this turn though, with that War Chief coming down. It basically blocked both of these guys for 2. So next turn we only have to deal with the snipers, which is going to be a lot easier now that they're frontline. Dude, 4 snipers is so freaking scary. Of course I roll this when they're all attacking different people. But I think we're still okay with that. These 2 plus Scald. Actually, this kills. Yeah, we're gonna be fine here. Okay, we're good. We good. Should have kept that mana side, I think. That kills another one with Scald. Yeah, let's get that mana side back. I'll take this too. Okay, so we kill you. Kill you. Alright. Actually, I shouldn't have healed you because you're dying either way, but we're gonna kill you this turn. That was a tough fight. We could have easily lost that. Slightly different roles and such. Man, that first turn was brutal. Looks like we are getting a little long on this episode, so I'm gonna stop here and we'll pick this up next time. Getting close to the end of the game again. We're in the back third for sure. Another tough fight here. We should be able to overkill against the bandit with these snakes at least. Lots of poison, so good thing we have that cleanse. We have a hero upgrade I'm really excited to see, but I'm going to save it until next time. So let's leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you then.